So over here you can see that I'm in my tutorial folder, and you'll be able to see that there are some video files over here that I can work with. So if I were to actually play a video file, let's say for example the multimedia lessons at your convenience, if I were to double click this, then it'll play on Group, the default app which is being set right now. So let's say I do not want this to actually open up with Group, but I want this to be opened up with VLC each and every time. So I'm on my details view right here. So over here, this is an MP4 file. So I can set the default app for MP4 file. One of the easy ways to do it is by right clicking on any one of the file, and then you can go to properties. And once you go to properties, you can see that there's the type of file right here, which is MP4, and it opens with movies and TV. So I can just go over here and click on change right over here. And here you'll be able to see a list of apps which you can choose. You can also go to more apps and choose an app right from your PC as well. So you can actually go over here and choose your app right from over there as well. But usually all the compatible apps are actually shown over here on this list. So in my case, I'm going to choose VLC Media Player, and I'm going to press OK. And I'm going to press apply. Once you do that, now all the MP4 files will be opened up with VLC itself. So this is an MP4 file. If I were to double click on this, you can see that it opens up in VLC player now. So if I were to close this, and if I were to open up any other applications just like this, if I were to open up something like this video right here, you can see that it opens up in VLC as well, just like that. So all of the MP4 application will be open in VLC. But this is MOV file as you can see. But if I were to open up the MOV file, still it's set to movies and TVs. So now this opens up in this app right here. Another way to change the default application is to go into the settings. So on the start menu, I'm going to right click over here, and I'm going to go into settings just like this. And from settings, I'm going to go into my apps right here. So under apps, you can see the apps and features. Here you'll be able to find default apps. So here you get an app list right over here, like default web browser. Mine is set to Microsoft Edge. Over here you can set the default photo viewer, default music player, and so forth. But if you want to go even deeper, you can go into here by choosing the default app by file type right over here. So I'm going to go over here by choose default apps by file type, and over here it'll load out a list of file types over here onto the left. So might take some time to load depending on different file type. So over here you can see that all the file types have been loaded, and here you can search for MP4. So let me just go down, and then I'm going to go for MP4. So you can see there are a lot of file types, and you can set default apps for all of them. So over here I'm on my M, and over here you'll be able to see the MP4. So let me see, there's MP1, MP2, MP4, and you can see that VLC is set as the default media player for this. So you can actually go over here, and then you get the same option over here, and then you can set it back to movies and TVs, and now the default application has been changed. You can go over here and go back and also set a general default app on the main file type as well. So that has been changed, and over here you can set a general media player over here as well if you wish to, but it might not affect all the file types. So once I go back over here onto my folder, you'll be able to see that it has been set back on to the group music player. So if I were to actually go over here, you can see not this one, but this one. If you were to actually go over here, you can see that now it opens up by this application itself. So that is how you can set and change default applications inside of Microsoft Windows 10. Hope you guys learned something as always, and as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.